welcome to another video. So you can see me, I'm knitting, and you can see me, I'm knitting right now. So yeah. So you remember that YouTube short I just did like, I think 3 weeks ago now? But so that was so heck hard to do because how, like I said, then you're going to ask me like, how did you like film, how did you film that whole YouTube short video? So what I did is I had my phone facing down, but in my shirt. And then that's how I got that great footage of me knitting. So right now I'm knitting up the other side up right now. Like I'm almost done knitting up the other side up. So yeah. So what are you? So tell me in the comments, in the comments, like what are you knitting lately or crocheting lately? Because I want to know, especially if you're knitting up sweaters or cardigans or crocheting or knitting sweaters or cardigans. I definitely want to hear about that because that's how I got into crocheting and knitting. So yeah, so I've been like the past couple weeks been down here and knitting. Been knitted down here like the past couple weeks. Knitting on my couch lately. Because I've been wanting to watch some TV shows down here in my bedroom, and I'm knitting in my bedroom right now. But and I just want to watch them down here on my TV. I cannot wait to cast off the knitting off from it. Do you want to see the finished product? Because I have one of them right now. Measuring it right now. So here's the finished product. What do you say? Do you like it? Yeah, because okay, so the YouTube short I was doing is I was knitting that backwards, and then I was knitting it backwards, and then the couple days after that, then I have a knitting class, and then the person told me I was doing it backwards of knitting, so I was not doing it the right way. So this whole thing, this whole sock, I've never done that. It's sort of like a sock. It sort of looks like a sock, but I know. don't judge me about it. But it's supposed to be a sock, and don't judge me about it. I just made it all up in my head because because when you're doing socks, you have to do the knits and the purls. And when I was doing this, I did not. So I first know how to do this. So like last year, I know how to do the purls, but I was doing it backwards. So like, did not know how to do the purls. And then when you're doing socks, you need to do the knits and the purls. I only know how to do the knit stitch, not the purl stitch. And then I barely know how to do the knit stitch, but I was doing the knit stitch backwards. Awesome, I know. But yeah. So that's that. But yeah, so when I'm doing the other side right now, I'm knitting it on the right side right now. I'm knitting it on the not the wrong side. I'm doing it the right side. I'm doing the knitting the way I should do it right now. Does that make any sense? I probably made it a lot more complicated than it should be. So yeah. So how was your guys' day today? Because I want to know how was your day today. How was your crocheting or knitting time or sewing time? What are you sewing up right now for the springtime? What are your spring garments plans, or your crocheting or knitting? Springtime garments plans. I want to know. I want to hear it in the comments because I enjoyed all that. Yeah. Thing is, you're probably like in the past when you watched the other vlogs of Paperhearts, like if you were wondering in your head like, why is the Paperhearts vlogs are so heck long? Like so the only reason why I do it so long, like these 20 or 30 minutes long, because like you can just have me, you can just have me in the audio, you can just have me in the background in the audio, like and then you can just hear me just talking in the background, or crocheting in the background, and hear me talking, and you guys can just do sewing, or no, sewing you really cannot because you hear that machine, so that's be a lot more difficult to hear. But anyway, so yeah, and you can just hear me talking in the background, doing crocheting or knitting. You can just hear me in the background, and then the audio of it. So that's why I do it. And besides, also if you're trying to clean up stuff up too, it's great to have that in the audio, to have that in the background too. So that's one. That is the main reason why. I should not did that last row, but this last row of knitting I just did right now. But I'm wondering if it looks. I'm wondering if it, because I just measured it right now, and because after I do this, after I knit it, I need to do two things. I need to do after I cast this off, I need to do two things. One, I need to do decreasings of it, and I don't have it memorized for knitting yet, but I tell myself, because it says you need to knit to, I think it says knit to, I think it is, I think the way you do it is, I have a okay, so the last time I did a knitting class, I had the person who jotted down for me how to do ribbings and decreasings, and that's why I'm saying like the paper was sort of like the paper. So yeah, so that makes, if that makes any sense. So I think she said like do two decreasings. No, be two knits and one purl. I think that's what it is. I think. Because the one by one red is knit one and purl one. So should I? Because for the first one I did is so you're going to ask me for the second one why you did not do like the purl such as done this, because I want to keep that the same as the first one, as the other one. So I tell myself, now I'm trying to figure out in my head, should I just like cast this off and then just do it as decreasing as crocheting, or do I should do decreasing as knitting? I think I'm going more towards as the crocheting way versus the knitting way. But then I tell myself, well, if you do it as the knitting way, you have more practice. So because for the first one, I did too much of decreasings, and I should have had more flat is the word I'm trying to look for. So yeah, so I'm going to do is I'm just going to because hold on for 1 second, because I need to think. So the decrease. So yeah, I'm just going to cast this off and just do it as the crocheting way. Why is this like? Yeah, no way it's not. So come on. Because after you cast it off, there's no way turning back. Yeah. Okay. Now it's a done deal now. Oh wait, why do I'm knitting in the, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I casting this with 5.5 and I did for the other one I did with 6. So I'm not sure why I was casting off in the 5. 5.5, not the 5. I mean 5.5. So I need to get the 6 out. So here's the 6. The only reason why I'm not sure I was doing that because you were having trouble last time. But the only reason why I was using the only reason why I'm passing off with a 6 because did that went through? Feels like it did not go through. Yeah, it did not go through. The only reason why I'm using a 6 because the only reason I'm using a 6 to cast off because it went a lot easier. To cast off. So see me till when I get down to the last stitch. Now we will drop off 5.5 now. So also before I mention this, when I was knitting up this whole other sock is which one was it? Okay, so when I was knitting it, I accidentally bent one of the needles, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine to have the bent needle. It happens to everyone else. If you're a tighter knitter, and if you knit the stitches tight, it will happen. But it's fine, you really don't need to buy a new one. So that's great. That's a great sign. I just fasten it off already. I just cut the yarn off and I finished knitting. I just finished passing off. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take it off now. Off the 6th one, after you go blue. Tighten this up. And then there's you have it now. So now I'm going to lay that on there right now. And then I'm going to roll this part. I'm going to roll all of the yarn back up. now what I'm gonna do is grab all of these strands like right here. So I'm going to start down here first. Then I'm going to pull these, and then I'm going to tie them up in a knot. Most people, what they do is they weave it in. If you want those people weave it in, just weave it in. But I don't know how to do it, and I don't like to do it either. So that's that. And then I will have to do this one. And then I don't touch the rest of them off. Don't touch the rest of them now. Now grab your yarn again. But before I do that, I will have to put this in here. And so that was 5.5 knitting needles. Now I'm using my crochet hook, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this up, have this like this, fold this up, and then I'm going to insert this like this. You can do this with knitting, but I don't know how to do it with knitting yet. So I'm just going to crochet. It's a little tricky and hard to start it off, so think I got it. No. So it's going to take me a couple minutes not a couple minutes, couple seconds, maybe 1 minute probably, I don't know. But yeah. And I'm going to weave in these ends in during when I'm crocheting. So yeah. And then see me like what I get when I get it a little more easier. And then I can So what I did is I attached this onto it. So I did one row of that, and then I did another row because keep this strong enough, and I go all the way up over here. And now I'm doing it again, but doing the second row of it. The only reason why I'm doing it because to keep it in place. Because that's what I did for the other one too. And so for the knitting needles I use a 5.5 And then for the crochet hook, I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, a US 8H. And then that's the last stitch for that row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain up one, cut the working yarn off, and then I'm going to take it off from the crochet hook, pull this tight, then I'm going to cut this off to like right there. Cut that off too. Yeah, because the first one I made it too tall, so the right one I made it too tall. So the only reason, okay, so for the only reason why this one, the right one has a little more room in it, so like, here's the okay, so like, here's the okay, so because the only reason why the right one has a little more room to it because I cast it on 50 stitches, and then I cast it on for the right one 50, and then 50, and then I cast it on the left one 38 stitches. So I took it off So be 10 minus, so be 10 minus. So I taken off 11 stitches off from it. No. 10. So be 20. I took off 20 stitches off from it. So that's good. So then I was going to do decreasings of it, but I think I'm not going to do decreasings on the left one. I was going to do decreasings, but this was so hard to get on the right one. So I'm not going to do decreasings on it. I'm just going to stick with the ribbing now. So I'm going to do the ribbing, and I cast it on for the ribbing part 11 stitches. So I'm not going to what's the word? I'm not going to do decreasings of it because that was so hard to get on, and because when you go to decreasings, it go like shrink it up smaller. So I'm not going to do decreasings on it, but I will do the ribbing part. So yeah, so I'm going to cast on 11 stitches on, so I'm going to start over here. And then I'm going to have a tail there, so then I'm going to slip stitch that. And then to just get it going, and then I'm going to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And now for the rest of the ribbing go all around for the fourth. Now I'm going to do now I'm going to do single crochets now. For going all around. And I'm doing the exact same ribbon method that I did for the cuts for the 2023 Christmas sweater. So if you know how to do that, then this part gonna be a lot easier for you for that. So I'm just doing the same method of that. I'm tossing the towel in the inside of the sock right now, and then I'm going to yeah. And then, actually I can, you know what I can do? I can weave it in the crochet it style. So I'm going to slip stitch this in. So then you're going to slip it. And then you flip this, and then you're just going to keep crocheting. But you need to remember when you're crocheting, you need to remember which strand you're holding. Is it the working yarn or is it the tail of the tail of it? Because the tail cannot get you anywhere. Just only the working yarn does. So see me till like when I get to right over here. This took me so today is another day. Today's another day, but today is the next day. So I was filming the other part of this on Saturday, and today's Monday. So it took in the whole Sunday and a little bit of today. So I can do like a little more, I can go like a little more right here, but it's fine. But then I attach it and crochet this part up. And then I was wondering if I should do another row of it, because to keep it in place. Should I? Because you guys can get some more crochet content. Yeah, so I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. Yeah, so the whole part of this, I was doing single crochets. Now I'm doing, so I was doing single crochets on this part, but then attaching this part right here, I'm doing slip stitches. And right now, what I'm doing right now, I'm doing slip stitches. Slip stitches just keep the whole thing in place. Okay, so then after you do all this, then you're going to then you can so then after you do it, and then you add another row of it. And then you're going to chain up one, and then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to go back, and then you're going to do slip stitches again, and then after you do slip stitches, then we will cut the working yarn off. This. some slip and stitch all of this off. This. Now do a chain, and then you're going to cut your working yarn off, and then after that, then you're going to do yarn over, and then you're going to pull up. And then you're going to roll all of this back up. All of your working yarn back. And then there it is. So now what you can do is you can cut off this off right here. And then you can cut this part off too. Let's see it on our whoops. Actually, this is the right side. Here. Okay. There. Yes, I'm so glad I did not do the decreasings of this, but this one I did. And this one I did, but it was the first time I did it, so yeah. And it has a little more room on the right one, so yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I need to move on to the next one now. Okay. Yeah, so see me till when I do the next one. So what are you up to tonight? Are you because I'm like right now watching I Jimmy Genie right now, but during when I'm crocheting down here. The past couple days I've been crocheting up in my bedroom. So I have like at least 2 sweaters going on right now, and one down here, one up there right now going on. And what are you up to? Did you ever watch it I Jimmy Genie before? It's a great TV show. It came out in 1965. Are you guys getting ready for? Are you guys getting ready for Easter for tomorrow? What do you guys do? What do you guys do for Easter? Because I want to hear do you guys have any do you guys have any traditions you guys do during Easter time? We consider them for us. A while back ago we did, but it's getting downhill. Yeah, because our traditions goes down, so going down the past like 6 years, 5 years. Around that one. But yeah, and we don't have like any big ones we do every year during that time, then and now. Like we just like dye Easter eggs and look for the bunny. I look for the bunny after he stopped by from our house. And that's like pretty much the end of the day, and then like we just like after that then we just like hang out throughout the day. That's how our Easter goes out like every year, like all the years is like pretty much the same. There's like a little bit, there's like a little bit like a change, like just tweak it out a little bit, but most all of it's the same. So yeah, but I want to hear like what are your guys' traditions you do every year? Leave it down in the comments below because I want to hear that too. Are you guys going to watch the Charlie Brown and it's the Great Beagle Charlie Brown tomorrow? Because we are, and I am definitely. I was going to watch the Valentine one of it when it was Valentine's this year, but I only watched it like at least like a couple minutes of it, and I wanted to watch the whole 30 or 40 minutes long of it, how long it is. I want to watch the full thing of it. That came down to around this year. A couple years ago I was finally doing it, but that did not came down to the way I wanted. Well, yeah. Well, tomorrow, yesterday was Good Friday. It's the day before Easter. And well, I hope you guys have a great Easter. And Easter will be tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great Easter and a fun, great Easter. And also dying Easter eggs too. Because we are too. I hope you have a fun one and a great fun Easter tomorrow. And yeah, fun, great Easter. So yeah, I'm going to end this vlog like today. I'm going to end it like right now. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great Easter. I hope you guys have a great Easter, and I hope you guys have a great, wonderful, great night. If you want more, Paperhearts content of vlogs and more, crocheting, knitting, and tutorial videos, all of that, more content of it, or more vlogs of Paperhearts in generally. Yeah, but please do click the hit the subscribe button at Paperhearts, and yeah, see you guys and I hope you guys have a great, wonderful, great night, and have a great Easter. And see you guys for the new vlog of Paperhearts. Goodbye to Paperhearts. Goodbye.